beautify with just a few hearts for them. I think you're correct. I think looking so sweetly human could be very beneficial. Clever boy. They just can't help themselves. It's really quite amusing. You'd think after all these thousands of years I'd be bored with it. But not yet. The land stays the same, you just keep building on it. Creeping your concrete jungles everywhere. Still, I'm not complaining. I rather like the luxury of it now. For all the buttery, leathery, and latex sounds, welcome to my ASMR channel. I should like tonight to decorate myself. Tonight is the hunt night. And for this reason alone, I thought perhaps you would join me in beautifying a little bit. What do you think? Is it something we could do together? Perhaps you could decorate me a little bit. Make me a little more enticing. I think that's what they need. Just something a little enticing to suck them in and... what a pun. To suck them in. You know what I mean, don't you? It's feeding night. We have to do everything we can to attract ourselves a delicious little mate. You understand, don't you? You do, don't you? Come now. We've been doing this for so many years. You can't have it all your own way. Either we live for eternity, or we starve on their pathetic plane of existence. Surely that can't be what you want. Not after all this time. Well, let's make me beautiful for it. How does that sound? Of course. Now, let me start with the lips. Let me see. Oh, that's not for the lips. That's a very pretty little something. Shall we take these off? Let me check. Just this way. You were thinking that I should beautify with just a few hearts for them. I think you're correct. I think looking so sweetly human could be very beneficial. Clever boy. Such good thinking. Now, let's see if we can't enhance these lips of ours. It seems to me that you rather like your humans with these pouty little lips, don't you? Shall we see if we can't try it on me? What do you think? You'd like to see more? Of course you would. They all want to see more. It's a start, I think. Let's see if we can't fill it in more. Shall we use this pretty little one? That looks nice, doesn't it? We can but try. Interesting. It smells good. What do you think? Pretty, isn't it? I think it's beautiful. Perhaps a little tiny touch of something to lift the colour. Appear the rouge in my face that's clearly not there. Just there in the centre. It's perfect. Perfectly delightful. I rather like that, you know. What do you think? Would it work to entice you, weak little human? I'm sure it would. And I thought of these. I thought they were rather pretty. Once again, encouraging your foolish thoughts that I may be less powerful than I truly am. Let's, shall we? Lace has such a feminizing quality, doesn't it? Feminizes and weakens, I feel. Makes those little weak humans look fragile. Like they could just crack if they were nicked. They don't usually crack, but they can do after some time. Some amount of blood loss can leave you looking rather grey. It's a shame, really. You're quite sweet while you're full of blood. And then, without it, you're just, well, a little vile, to be perfectly honest. Would you mind? You've been listening to me for a while now. If you haven't subscribed, it would be very, very helpful if you did. You wouldn't want me to actually have to visit you and help you press that subscribe button, would you? Of course you wouldn't. Now, are you ready for feeding? Do you have everything you need for the evening? You look rather sharp. Perhaps, would you mind if we just change that beautiful brooch for something with a little more sparkle in it? The sparkle always seems to attract the humans. So fickle, like magpies. A little sparkly, and they're just there, buzzing around you. Honey to a little pollen tree, they're just there, they just just can't help themselves. It's really quite amusing. You'd think after all these thousands of years I'd be bored with it. But not yet. Perhaps it will come. Boredom, that is. I still quite like the hunt. I rather like the chase. It's the scent, you see. The scent you humans give off when you're terrified. Shameful, really. It's not changed in thousands of years. I could smell that from 10 miles away. I could, drifting on the air. I used to think people described it to you humans as a rotting corpse smell, but this isn't. Your fear smells positively intoxicating to me. I love it when your eyes widen, oh so wide, watery, last reminiscences of the liquid inside of you leaking from those little eye ducts. So sweet, so pathetic. Honestly, you'd think after such a long time there'd be no joy left, and yet every kill is a joy. Every throat my hands touch is like the first. Would you like me to touch yours? Oh, you'd rather I didn't. It's all right. Have you interviewed a vampire before? I see. So not a real vampire. You're awfully brave, aren't you? Aren't you a little brave one? And so sweet. You'd like me to stay on this side of the room because you think that on that side of the room you'll be perfectly safe. Except I could be there in an instant. You'd just flush your eyes and I'd be right there at your throat. Good job I'm not thirsty yet, isn't it? How many do I think I've killed over the years? Well, I don't know. Oh, it must be into the thousands by now, I should imagine. Hundreds of thousands, possibly. Not so many. I'm just joking with you. Probably 100 at least. 1,000. I've lived a very long time. Seen a lot of war. You humans do love your war. As if you don't have enough to worry about with us sneaking around in the dark, picking you off one by one, killing yourselves. There was a time I was very cross with you humans. You were making it terribly boring for the hunt. I'd only have to step outside my door and there'd be a half-dead man crawling towards me, gasping and begging for his life. I will confess, the first couple were quite good fun. But after that, I got very annoyed. I rather like to get dressed up for the hunt. It's special. It's a reason to put on my lipstick, wear my prettiest gloves, my sweetest perfume that makes me smell as human as possible. It's the only time I get to do it. You were spoiling it for me then. Thankfully, that war came to an end fairly quickly. Another one started immediately, of course, but not on the same scale. I have seen many fashions and music changes, many trends. I like this trend. You look lovely. You look very smart and dapper. Do you know, the 1940s were my favourite. Men really really took pride in their appearance back then. Now, ugh, they look like they sleep on tip heaps. It's disgusting. Some of them smell like it. Why would you do that? Allow your bodies to rot before you had even lost your lives. So strange. Still, you are what you are, you little humans. Do you... Oh, yeah, I see. That's an interesting question. Nobody's ever asked me. Yes, I think you are what you eat, to be perfectly honest. I've noticed that when I used to live out in Seville, everyone tasted like citrus fruits. So I guess there must be something in that. Peru, everyone tasted of chocolate. Do you know, I hadn't really thought so much about it, but you're correct. Yes, indeed. I wouldn't like to tell you what you Americans taste like. It's a bit vulgar, to be honest. No, I don't miss anything from my past. My past feels like yesterday. Our time runs very differently to yours. Yours is insignificant, so short. Like a little ant. Just trap you under a little cup and you're done. We don't see time the same way as you do. It's quite endless for us. And that makes it feel different, I think. Yours perhaps is fragile. You're so much more emotional with it. I think it's because it's fragile. You have so little to look forward to, and then it's gone before you even realise. Not so for us. We keep watching the world spin. Around and around we go. 10 years pass, 100 years pass, thousands and thousands of years pass. The land stays the same, you just keep building on it. Creeping your concrete jungles everywhere. Still, I'm not complaining. I rather like the luxury of it now. Far nicer than back in the old days. Everything crumbled and smelt. I didn't like that stench. Much nicer now. It's the sewage systems, of course. Great improvement on your part. Now, I must tell you, I'm getting rather hungry. And I'm presuming that you'd quite like to go away to write your little... What is it you're writing? Is it in a newspaper? Oh, a little journalist. So you'd quite like to go away and write your story, would you? Wonderful. In that case, I'd leave very quickly, as I am getting hungrier by the minute. And you wouldn't be any fun at all, because tonight I'm looking for the chase. Run while you still can, little journalist. Thank you so much for listening today. And I just thought I'd come in for a little quick interlude just to ask you, if you haven't liked, subscribed or commented yet, I would be so grateful if you would. And you may have heard on some of my other videos that there will be extended versions on my subscription pages, so please take a look out for those. Thank you so much for listening tonight, and happy listening, my darlings. Happy listening.